Hello everyone, welcome back to Genius Knowledge Point, your one place for practical programming solutions for computer and IT students. I am making this video to provide practical knowledge to all students so that you can develop your own programs which will be helpful for your studies as well as career. In this video we will see practical number 10 of Java programming, which is designed for Diploma Computer and IT case scheme and 4th semester. The topic here is use of built-in packages and user-defined packages. So the main concept in this practical is packages, how to create packages, what is package and how to use packages, then types of packages. So before starting our package definition, we have to understand the Java folder structure. That is, whenever we are creating multiple classes in our single program or different classes in different programs, how these classes are stored in our operating system. So that we have to see. So for that purpose I will go to practical number 8, and we have already seen this program. That is, we have created a class person, then from that person we have created class student, that is inheritance we have used here. Then we have created one more class which is main class single inheritance demo. Then we have saved this class using this file name, that is single inheritance demo. So whenever we save this file and compile this file, you will go to your folder, and if you see, multiple classes are created. We have created single Java file, that is single inheritance demo.java. This is the Java file, Java source file is present there. But when we compile this Java file, we get multiple classes. So what are those classes? We get person.class file, then student.class file is present here, and single inheritance demo.class file is present. So why these multiple classes are created? Because we have created multiple classes in our single program. So person class is created in our folder, student class is also created, and our main class is also created. So this is how Java structure or Java classes are created whenever we are creating multiple classes in our single program. The same program can be done if I copy this code, that is class person definition is copied and pasted into another notepad file and saved as person.java. Then this class student is copied here, then saved to another class file, another Java file, that is student.java. So it will result the same folder structure or same class structure. So even if you are creating multiple classes in your single Java file, or you are creating your multiple classes in multiple Java files, that doesn't matter. It will create the multiple classes if you have created multiple classes in your program. So this is how folder structure will be. And if you see, there are multiple classes created, but other classes are also present here. So other classes from other programs are also present here. And whenever you are creating a project for Java, you have to create multiple classes, and those classes will be stored in single folder, and it will create confusion because most of the classes will be having in the same folder, and there will be lot of list of class files, and it will be very difficult to differentiate those class files. So for that purpose we have a feature in our Java programming, that is package. So what we can do in package is a collection of classes and interfaces. So whenever we want to store multiple classes or interface in single folder, that time we create our package. So for that purpose we will go to diagram. So I have created this diagram. Suppose you are working on some project which is Java application, and in that project you are creating multiple classes. Those classes are related to mathematics. So what I will do, instead of creating all the classes or Java file in single folder, I will create a subfolder there, and I will name that folder as a maths. So what it will do, I can store my maths related classes into that folder. So it will become maths package. So this is how package is created in Java folder, Java system. That is, we are going to create a folder and we are adding some classes or interfaces into that folder, so that package will store those classes or interface, and this is how package will be created. And whenever we want to use those classes or interfaces in our main program, what we will do, we will just import those classes or interface into our project or main program. So this is how package is created, and this is the package structure inside any operating system, not just Windows. In Linux also you can use the same system. You have to create a subfolder, then you have to store your multiple same functionality related classes into that folder, and according to your use you have to import that classes into your main program or other programs you can call it. So this is how the package concept is used in Java to collect multiple classes or interfaces into single folder. So here the maths package is created, and this project folder is my main folder where my main programs or the main project related files will be stored. So this is how application of Java is created, which is having single folder which is storing main classes, and subfolder is storing package related classes. So moving toward the first question of practical related questions. Write a program to implement user defined packages in terms of creating a new package and importing the same. So as I have said in the earlier programs that we will see the package related concept or the import related concept in this practical. So what we have to do here, we have to create a user defined package and we have to import that package into our main program. So before that we have to understand there are two types of packages. First type is built-in packages, that is inbuilt Java system packages, and second is user defined packages. That user defined packages are created by a user, that is we are going to create our packages, those are called user defined packages, and the packages which are already present inside our Java system, those are called built-in packages. So we have already seen this program related to built-in packages, and we have used it in scanner related program. Whenever we are creating user defined packages, we have to import that, then only we can use that class which is present inside our package. So that import statement is we have to use inside our program. So first we have to create a user defined package. For that purpose I will go to code. So this is the coding of class which is present inside our package. So this coding structure we have to follow. First we have to create our folder where we want to save our classes. So that folder will be created using your operating system, that is you have to go to the main project folder or main folder where your main class will be, and in that folder you have to create a subfolder. You have to name that folder, and that name should be used inside our package statement. So that name should be same as your package name. So this is the structure. So in this program what I am doing, I am creating a package. So that package name will be pkg1. So I have already created it. So if you go to this practical number 10 folder, I have created pkg1 folder. So inside that pkg1 I will be storing my pkg class. So that class you want to store inside your folder will be having this statement. So initially you have to write this statement as a package space pkg1. So this is the keyword. So that denotes that your class will be inside this pkg1 package, that means pkg1 folder. So this is the keyword, and pkg1 is my folder name that I have named while creating new folder. So this is the statement that denotes my class will be inside this package. So that should be your first statement of your program. So whenever you are creating any class and you want to store it inside particular package, you have to write this statement at the beginning. Next I am creating definition of the class. So public class pkg class. So this is the class name. I am attaching class, and before that I am attaching public keyword because I want to use that package outside the folder. My main folder or main class will be outside the package folder. So that's why I have to assign public keyword before the definition of my class. So that's why I am attaching public class pkg class. So this class will be inside my pkg1 folder. Next I am just defining this class as a normal class. So public void show, I am defining simple method to display message, that is this is inside package. So this message will be printed whenever I run this show method using this pkg class object. So the show method is completed. Then one more I am creating public static int subtract. So this is the method I am creating. One more method is created, and this method is static method but I have to attach it public keyword because I am again using this method outside the class, outside the package. So that's why I am just writing public keyword. Then subtract is the method name and it is returning integer value. So I am just assigning two parameters here. So I am just returning a minus b, that is subtraction of these two integers. So this is how the class is complete. This is not my main class, so that's why I am not writing main function here. So whenever you are not running any class, you don't have to write main function inside that class. Your main class will be outside this folder. So this is how the class definition is completed. But while saving this package class, what I have to do, I have to go to save as, then I have to open my pkg1 folder because this class is inside pkg1 folder. So that's why I have to save this file inside pkg1 folder. So I am just saving it there. So now my class is ready, which is inside pkg1 folder. Now to create main class, what I have to do, I have to open notepad again and I have to import that pkg class inside my main program. So that's why I will be writing import statement first. So import pkg1.pkg class. So what this statement denotes, this denotes that I want to use my pkg class inside this folder. So I can directly use it. For that purpose I have to write import statement. So pkg class is imported from pkg1 folder. So whenever you are importing something inside your package folder, you have to write dot operator there. So pkg1.pkg class. So that denotes my pkg class is imported from pkg1 folder, and that class is imported means that class can be directly used here. I don't have to write definitions or coding for pkg class because it is already coded inside pkg1 folder. So that's why I can directly use that class here, and again I can have reusability concept here because the class is already present inside my package folder. So I can directly use it using just import statement. So this is how we are saving the coding time as well as coding lines. So I am just creating main class here. So public class pkg main. So this is the main class name. Then I am writing main function public static void main string args. Now I am creating object of pkg class. So that is pkg class obj is equal to new pkg class. So this will create object of this pkg class which we have imported from this pkg1 folder, and I am just calling obj.show method. So what it will do, it will just display the message that we have printed in this show method. Now again I want to call this subtract method. So as it is static method, what I have to do, I have to use pkg class dot method name. So I am just writing pkg class dot subtract is the method name. So I'm just copying it so there will not be any error. Subtract and just putting some numbers 56, 23. So this is how the method will be called here. So I'm just saving this class now. Now to save this class, what you have to do, you have to go to your normal folder where you are saving your all the classes, or if you want to store your class to particular folder where your project folder will be or practical number folder will be, so that will be your folder. So I have saved this program inside practical number 10 folder because I am performing practical number 10, so I want to store those all the programs separately. So this is how pkg main Java file is stored here, and pkg1 is the folder where I have saved my pkg class. So all the coding is done now. So to run, first I have to compile this. So I am just opening cmd here. Then I have to compile the outer class directly. So that is my pkg main, because whenever I am compiling this pkg name, what it will do, it will run all the statements, and in that statements it has import statement. So it will automatically compile this pkg class which is inside our pkg1 folder. So that will be automatically done. So I am just writing java c, then main class name dot java, So there is no error, that means our program is compiled successfully. And after this successful compilation, if you are running this first time, you will see this pkg class.class file is created automatically. We have not compiled this class, but it has automatically created because we have compiled this main program and it is importing that class. So automatically it will compile the imported class also. So the next command is Java command, and just writing the class name. So this is inside package. This has printed, but it has not printed the subtraction because we have not printed it. So I am just writing system.out.println. So what it will do, it will return the output and that output will be displayed here. So system.out.println pkg class.subtract, because this method is having integer return type. So we have to either we have to store it into integer variable then print it, or directly print it inside this println statement. So this is how I am just writing it inside println. So copying it, saving it, then as I have saved my main class, I have to again compile this main class. So there is no error, that means it is successfully compiled. So it has printed the output. This is inside package, so this is printed as the show method is running here, and 33 is printed because we have run the pkg class.subtract method and it has generated the subtraction output and it is printed here. So this is how we have completed this practical. And what we have done here, first we have created our folder where I want to save my package related classes. Then I have to create my classes, but while creating those classes, every time I have to write this package statement, that is package space package name then semicolon. Then I have to define the class definition and I have to attach public keyword because I am going to use this package class outside the folder. So that's why I have to attach public keyword. Then after the class is complete, I have to save this file using Java extension in that folder which is pkg1. Then after that you have to go to your main folder. You have to write import statement because to use these classes you have to import them first. So I am just importing this class from this pkg1 folder. Then I am writing main class definition using main function and creating objects and calling just methods. So this is how we can create packages. Then we can import package into our main class and use those class which we have imported, and you can create your objects for those classes and you can call their respective methods. So this is how our first question is completed, which was regarding user defined packages. But whenever we are creating or we are using system related packages which are inbuilt inside our Java system, then we don't have to create user defined package, you don't have to create folder, you just writing import statement that we have done in scanner class, that is import java.util.scanner or .star. So that denotes that we are importing util package from Java folder, Java system, and we are importing scanner class from that util package. So this is how you can directly use which are the classes which are present inside your system. But whenever you are creating user defined package, you have to create your class first, you have to create your folder first, then you have to store your classes first in that packages. So this is how the question is complete here. Now the second question is define package name myInstitute, include class named as department with one method to display the staff of the department, develop a program to import this package in Java application and call the method defined in the package. So what we have to do, we have to create a package, the name of the package is given as myInstitute. Then in that package we have to create a class, that class name should be department. Then outside the package we have to create our main program, then import that package, and using that package class, that is department class, we have to call the method which we have defined inside our package. So the coding structure or the diagram, if you see, this will be the diagram. So suppose you are developing your main program in practical number 10 folder. So this is the outer folder where your main program or the main class will be, but as given in the question, you have to create a subfolder there first, and the subfolder name should be My Institute. That is the package name, and in that folder, what we have to do, we have to create a class, that is department class. So we will be creating a Java file, and we will be storing that Java file inside this folder, and after compiling you will automatically get the class file. So this is how department class will be stored inside our My Institute folder. And while creating your main class, you have to just import that department class inside this My Institute folder, and you have to use the class. You have to create one object, and you have to call the methods that you have designed here. So this is how the coding structure or the structure of your program will be. So now moving toward the code. So initially what you have to do, you have to create a subfolder inside your main folder. So in my case, practical number 10 is my main folder, and I am creating My Institute folder there. So I have created already this subfolder, and the name of this folder is My Institute. I am opening that folder, and inside that I have saved department.java file. So the coding of department.java file will be like this. Initially I have to write the package statement because this class is inside my package. So package space package name. So package name and folder name should be same, including the cases. So if you see, the I is capital here, again you have to see the folder name, I should be capital there. So this is how both the names are matching. So the package statement is complete. After that you have to write semicolon. Then I am writing class definition, that is public class department. Why the public keyword is attached, that we have already seen in previous question. This class should be public, then only we can use it outside the package folder. So department is the class name that given in the question. Then I am writing a method or function, that is display staff, and in that function I am just printing staff of the department, then HOD name, lecturer name, lab assistant name. All these messages are printed using system.out.println. So it will show all this detail when I call this function. So the function is complete and class is also complete. So while saving this class, what you have to do, you have to go to file, save as, then you have to save this inside My Institute folder. You cannot save this outside the main folder. What it will cause you an error. So that's why you have to save it inside package folder. So the file is already saved there. Now what I will do, I will open another notepad or another file. Then in that file, what I will do, I will write the coding for main class. So in that main class, what I have to do, I have to import this department class. So for that purpose, I have to write this statement, that is import package name dot class name. So I am writing import My Institute. This is the package name that we have created, dot class name. So department is the class name. So this is how I have imported department class from this My Institute folder. Next I am writing the class definition, public class package demo. So this is the main class. Then I am writing main function. Then in that main function I am just creating one object of department class, that is department CS is equal to new department. So this is how object is created, and I am just calling that method which we have defined inside our department class. So cs.display staff. So this method will run, and all the details that we have printed here, that will be displayed in front of the user. So this is how we have created department class, which we have stored inside My Institute folder as given in the question. Then we have created our main class outside the My Institute folder or your main folder. Then we have imported that department class using import statement. So there is one more method to import. That means you can just write dot star here. So what it will do, it will import all the classes which are present inside your folder. But if you see the diagram, there is only one class present inside this folder. So there is no use of star. Even if you write star here, a single class will be imported, which is department class. So I have created its object and I have called the display staff method as given in the question. So the coding is complete here. I am just saving this file, then going to my main folder, that is practical number 10. Then I have to open CMD here. So writing CMD, then first command is java c, then class name.java. I am just copying this class name, that is package demo, and pasting here. attaching extension, so java c package demo.java. Then after pressing enter, it has compiled the program successfully. That means it has created class files for package demo as well as your department class. So this is how the classes are created. Now it is time to run the program. So java space class name only. So the output is generated, which we have printed inside our department class and show department function. So staff of the department, HOD is printed, lecturer is printed, lab assistant is printed. So this is how we have printed all the details using these packages. So this is how the second question is complete here. Now the next question is develop a program which consists of package named let me calculate with class named calculator and a method named add to add two integer numbers. Import let me calculate package in another program, that is we have to import it into class named demo. So demo will be our main class to add two numbers. So again this program is regarding user defined packages, because we have to create our own package which is given as let me calculate. So this will be our folder name, same as the package name. Then in that folder we have to create a class calculator, and in that class we have to create a function named add, and in that function we will be adding two integer numbers. So this is the package statement or the package structure that we have to generate, and outside the package our main program will be having demo.class. So in that demo we will be importing the package and we will call that add function to add two numbers. So this is how the structure will be. So if you see the diagram, it will look like this. So this is my main folder where I am saving my all practical 10 files. So in that practical 10 folder I am saving demo.class, which is my main class. But before that I have to create one folder, and in that folder I have to name the folder as let me calculate, because it is given in the question. That is the name of our package. So package folder name is let me calculate, and in that folder first I have to create calculator.java file, and after compiling I will get calculator.class file. So this is how the calculator.class file will be present inside our package folder, and in that calculator.class I will be creating add function to add two integers. Then after the class is complete, I will move to outer folder where I will define demo.class. So in that class I will be calling I will be importing this calculator class using import statement, and I will be calling that add function. So this is how our program structure will be. So let us see the code. So initially you have to create your package folder that will be inside your main folder. Then the design of program will be like this. So initially we have to mention package statement, that is package space let me calculate. So this is the package name that given in the question. Then I am defining class which is given in the question as public class calculator. Why it is public we have already seen, because we are going to use this calculator class outside this package. So that's why we have to define it using public keyword. Then inside this calculator class I am creating add function. So public void add. So inside the parameter bracket I am passing two parameters, that is int a and int b, and in the definition I am creating one variable int sum is equal to a plus b. So this is the addition of two parameters, and the addition will be stored into sum variable, and below that I am just printing the sum as addition is, and plus sum variable is attached. So it will display addition is and number of the addition. So this is how the add function is closed and class is also completed. While saving this class, what you have to do, you have to open this let me calculate folder, and in that folder you have to save this file using calculator.java extension. Because we are generating Java code, that's why we have to save the files using Java extension, and after compiling automatically we will get class file for this class. So this is how the inside package class is created. Now we will move to the outer folder and we will open new notepad, and in that we will generate our main program, that is main class. So before that, defining the class, we have to import the calculator class which is present inside let me calculate package. So the import statement will be like this: import space let me calculate dot calculator. That means we are importing calculator class from let me calculate package, which is defined by us. So that's why it is called user defined package. So the calculator class is imported here, so you can use it for creating object and calling its functions. So next I am defining a class, that is public class demo. So demo is the main class which is given in the question, and in that we have to create main function. So public static void main string args. So this is the definition of main function. Inside main function I am creating one object of calculator class, that is calculator c is equal to new calculator, and I am calling add method c.add, and in that parameter bracket I am passing 20, 30. So these are the two parameters, and after these parameters are passed, it will run the add function which is designed as addition will be taken and it will be stored into sum, and that sum will be displayed. So this is how the coding is done. While saving this file, what you have to do, you have to save it outside the package. You have to save it in your main folder. In my case it is practical 10 folder. So this is how I am saving this file. So to run this file, what I have to do, I have to go to practical 10 folder. So this is the practical 10 folder where my demo.java file is present. I have to compile this demo.java. It will automatically compile the calculator class which is present inside this folder because we have called it inside demo. So to run this program, first I have to open cmd. So the first command is javac, then demo.java. So the program is compiled successfully, there is no error. So the next command is java space class name. So java space demo. So the addition is printed as addition is 50. We have called the package class and we have run the method which we have defined inside our package class. So this is how the addition is displayed, and we have successfully imported user defined package. We have created user defined package, we have imported it into main class, and this is how the package can be done for user defined packages. And in case of built-in packages, we just have to use import statement because the built-in packages are not designed by us, they are already designed in Java system. So we cannot create them, we can just use them using import statement. The structure of those statements will be import space java dot package name dot class name. This is how the system related or built-in packages can be imported, and we can directly use the classes which are present inside those packages, and we can create their objects, we can call their respective functions. So this is how we have completed this practical number 10, which was regarding packages and use of packages, and all the practicals we have completed was regarding user defined packages. We haven't used inbuilt packages here, but we have used it inside our previous programs that we have done using scanner class, then vector class. Those are the examples of built-in packages. We have imported util package there, and using that util package we have used scanner class and vector class. So that will be example of system built packages. So this is how this practical is completed here. So that's it for today's practical. I hope you understand the program clearly. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more such programming solutions, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new video. If you have any doubts or need solutions for other programs, drop a comment below. I will be happy to help. Thanks for watching and happy coding.